Good morning from Puerto Maldonado, Peru. It's a beautiful sunny morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning here, and I just got out of bed not too long ago. I'm not a morning person, but we're excited about what we're going to be doing here today. We're actually going to go out to the camp property for the first time in about 3 months. So I haven't seen the camp property this whole entire time that we've been under quarantine, so I'm excited to see what it looks like and also a little bit nervous to see what it looks like. So anyhow, Lord willing, we're going out there this morning to check it out and see the update as to what God's doing out there. And so anyhow, stay with us and we'll be out to the camp property here shortly. Hey, what's up everybody? So finally, after 3 months of being in quarantine, we have finally made it out to the camp property, and wow, it is amazing how much things have changed and how quickly the jungle has grown and started to retake the areas that we were working. But anyhow, it's great to be back here. I wanted to come out today to check and see how the progress is going. Also check on our bridge. Looks like we might have to do some work on that, just trying to get it a little bit more secure so that way we can get some bigger trucks and things to go over it. But we're excited about what God's doing here. I want to show you guys a little bit of what we got going on here. So this is actually a project that we started before the quarantine happened. We started putting gravel down on this road because before we put any gravel down, it was just red clay, and when it gets wet, it is almost impossible to get out of. So anyhow, before the quarantine started, we were able to get some of this gravel down, and believe it or not, before the quarantine had actually started, I had paid the guy that was putting this gravel down. I had paid him for this side of the bridge, which you can see behind me. We paid for that, and then the Friday right before the quarantine, which I didn't realize the quarantine was going to happen, I paid him the second half to put the gravel on the other side of the bridge. And then the quarantine happened, and we waited 3 months, and I wasn't real sure how it was going to work out because, like I said, I paid for the other half of the gravel before the quarantine started. And here it's not like the States. You know, if you have a contract or if you paid an invoice for something, you know, in the States you're pretty much guaranteed to get what you want, or pretty close to it. Here it's kind of like, well, if you pay for something ahead of time and it doesn't happen right away, there's a good chance that it's not going to happen because the person will forget. And you know, contracts just aren't as solid here as they are in the States. And so I was really thankful. Last week I messaged the guy and just said, hey, you know, I paid you for another 10 loads of gravel for out at the camp property to put on the other side of the bridge. And I'm really thankful to God that he remembered and that he didn't question it. And so he and his team have started bringing those loads of gravel here to the camp property. And looks like they've brought about 3 truckloads full of gravel out here so far. And they have probably another 7 more to go. But it was nice to see that he was willing to honor his word, and that he was willing to fulfill the contract that we had made. So here behind me you can see the gravel that we paid for and the gravel that the guy is bringing out for us. So here in the next couple days he'll keep bringing that out. He's probably got another, I don't know, 7 truckloads full of gravel to bring out to be able to continue that project. So very thankful for that he remembered that we had paid, and that he was willing to honor his word and bring that out for us. He hasn't been able to work here the last couple days because we've been getting a decent amount of rain, which is kind of rare for this time of the year. We're getting into our drier season, but like yesterday it rained a good bit, and so he won't be out here today because his dump trucks will end up getting stuck in the mud. So anyhow, I'm going to take you up here on top of the hill so you can see the area that we had started to clean off for the groups that were supposed to come this year, and show you a little bit more of the camp. So hold on here a second. So one of the projects that we had going last year, which you can see behind me, is this wood bridge, and it's a pretty big one. It's 12 meters. I don't know what that is in feet. It's a pretty good sized bridge. We paid a decent amount of money for it, and it was quite a big project, and you know, we're thankful for it. It looks like we're gonna have to do a little bit more work to the bridge to be able to get it a little bit stronger, be able to handle some bigger trucks that need to come in here. So keep us in your prayers for that, that we'd be able to get that work done, we'd be able to get the bridge shored up, and that we wouldn't have any major issues with that. Wanted to give you guys a quick look at the creek that we have here. God's really blessed us in giving us this beautiful creek here at the camp that we're going to be able to use in the future. To just enjoy. There's really pretty tropical fish in here, and it's just a nice, cool place to be able to hang out and you know, hopefully use in the future for some different activities at the camp. So really thankful for that. I'm going to walk up the road here a little bit to show you guys how the jungle has retaken a lot of the areas that we were working in. Like I said, we haven't been out here in 3 months. This is the very first time that I've been back here at the camp in 3 months because of the quarantine. Just couldn't get out. And so before the quarantine started, we paid a company to come out and to dig us a road from the bridge over through the middle of the camp and also to the right hand side of the camp. Which I explained in my last video, which is actually going to be the camp, the entrance to the main camp. And so we had paid that guy to come out and to build the road. And it's hard to see it now because of all the grass that's grown, but the road is actually right behind me that we had paid to have made. We're definitely going to have to come out here and get that all cleaned up so that way they can come out and put the gravel down on it. But yeah, it's crazy how quickly the jungle will just retake areas that you've been working and make them into jungle again. And so you know, this camp property, we're extremely thankful for this beautiful property that God has provided for us. It really is a beautiful place just to be able to come out in the mornings. You know, you can see the monkeys, you can hear the parrots, you can see the toucans and the other birds, and you know, feed the fish, and it's really just a beautiful place to come out and hang out. And we're extremely thankful that God provided this piece of property to us. And you know, even though it's a huge project and we're nowhere near done, and we know it's going to take quite some time to get everything built and everything going, you know, we're extremely happy with it. And you know, I'm really looking forward to the day when we're able to have camps out here, and I think God's going to use this place to give kids and youth and even parents an opportunity to hear the gospel for maybe the first time. And so thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for those who are praying for this ministry. If you would like to learn more about the camp and what we're doing here, and if you'd like to get involved, I'll leave a link in the description below to my website where you can go and check out more information about the camp. You can see some upcoming projects that we have planned, and if you would like to give, there's an option there for you to give. You can do either a one-time gift or sign up for a monthly gift as well. Thank you for all those who have given in the past towards this project, and it means a lot, and we can't do this without you guys. We can't do it without your prayers. We can't do it without your support. So thank you so much for that. And you know, hopefully in the future you guys will be able to come down and just enjoy this beautiful camp that God's going to give us. So once again, just really excited for this beautiful place God's given us, I'm standing here on the edge of the wooded area, and just give you a quick glance around at what we got going on here. But just a really beautiful place. So thanks again for your prayers and support. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, leave us a comment, let us know how we're doing, what we can do better. This is something new for me, so I'm still learning as I go. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you with next week's video. God bless.